Hey everyone, so this week's theme was brought to you by Katie, and I feel like it's a good week because it's very relaxed and we could just do this quick and whatnot. So this week we had to answer questions from each nerd. Like, I got questions from Chelsea and I'm giving questions to William. William gives questions to Nick, and so on and so forth. So it's just 5 questions and we have to answer them, and you better all answer them honestly, no matter how crazy the questions are. I didn't get crazy ones, so thank you, Chelsea. Okay, if you could date any celebrity, who would it be? I would have to say Kevin McHale, because I love Kevin and I would think he'd be the perfect husband for me, or Grant Gustin, but definitely Kevin McHale. I love him. I love that he can make me laugh. He always makes me laugh when I see like interviews with him, and he is an amazing singer and he's very good looking and he's an amazing dancer, and I feel like he could just, keep me entertained, and even if we were just friends, I would just want to be his best friend. Like, so awesome. Or Naya Rivera, just like a certain kind of date. Yeah. If you had an unlimited amount of money, what would you do with it? I would probably buy Glee and just like fire all of the people. Like, I'd buy all the rights to Glee somehow, because, I have an unlimited amount of money. So I would just buy it all, hire a whole new better writing staff that, like, writers on like Dexter or something. Somewhere the writers are actually amazing compared to Glee. And I would just redo the whole show. I would, have continuity and real storylines, not about stupid hair gel and stupid shit like that. So yeah, I would make it more relatable and interesting. I'm trying to put this on the screen somewhere. Okay. Yeah, or I would buy Chris Cole for just not like that, but like a date. So yeah, I put 2 and 2. Just to be like his best friend. I would just hire him as my best friend. Is that creepy? I don't care. Or I would really keep my family financially steady. I think that's kind of a boring answer, but it would solve so many problems. Like, just get them out of my hair. What is your happiest memory? One of my favorite days ever was going to Glee Live. It was just, the day was flawless. It wasn't bad at all. It went very smoothly when we had to take a bus to Chicago and take a taxi um to the concert arena, and it was fun, and the day was wonderful. The concert was amazing. I wish I would have got VIP and such, but beyond that, it was just one of my favorite days ever. So I also really, the day I graduated high school, I feel like it was a very surreal moment. You always picture, what's gonna happen when you graduate high school, and you never think about the actual day. And I think all of us were feeling that, and it was just so weird that I was done with school. It was just like, it hit me so much, and I was like crying during the speech, and the people I didn't like, I was still crying for them, and it's just like, I can't believe I did it, that I made it all the way to the end, and it was so weird. And like at the end, everyone just threw their caps, and we held silly string or spraying everyone with it, and I don't know, it was a weird day. It was something I will never forget. I don't know if it's the happiest, but it's definitely the most surreal. Um, if you could choose any time period to live in, what time period besides the current one would you live in? No doubt about it, the 90s. It had the best TV shows, the best music, the best movies, the best, even I like the style, the whole vibe of it. I love the 90s. I wish I was old enough to actually live it than just be a little kid in it. I wish I was a teenager in that time. I mean, the 80s looked fun too, but like definitely the 90s, because I mean, the technology was a little more than the 80s, and I don't know, just something about it. Every time I see a movie in the 90s or like based in the 90s, I'm like, I wish I was there. So definitely that. I need electricity, so I wouldn't choose like the 1600s or anything. And I couldn't do as many things as I do now. So, number 5, what do you consider your greatest accomplishment? I would probably have to say high school, considering I'm not in college or anything right now. And I mean, it was just, sometimes you don't think you're gonna get to that point. You don't think you're gonna be able to make it. I think at the last 2 years of my high school, I was a great student. I got straight A's and B's, and I was, at the end of my senior year, I had a job, and it was a career was gonna help me towards my education, my career path. Not anymore, but at the time, and I finally felt like I was really steady. Like I was really happy in my senior year of high school. I was very happy. You can even tell in my videos in my YouTube channel. I was just so optimistic, and I was good. I wasn't, sad. I was all put together. And when you're out of high school, you kind of lose your track where you're supposed to be in life. Like right now for me, I mean, I signed up for college and I don't have a job, but when I was in high school, at least I had something to be in, to be a part of. And now that I'm not in that anymore, you feel like you're like lost and confused. And so yeah, I didn't like school. I wasn't like excited for school, but at least it kept me on track. I got to see my friends every day. I got to have a job. I mean, I still had the job after high school, but it wasn't the same. I didn't get the same treatment and hours and whatnot. So, I do miss high school for that aspect, that it helped me be a better person. But but I still consider that my greatest accomplishment. Maybe that will change in the next 10 years, hopefully. Let's hope. So yeah, I haven't really done anything else really that important. So, but that is my 5 questions, and you will see William's video tomorrow for my questions I gave to him. One of them is very funny. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and yeah, see you next week.